So in the first tutorial we have seen how to make this kind of mesh boole with a fractal, and now we are going to see how to animate the fractal. And this is the first tutorial. You can find that online, but it doesn't explain how to animate the fractal. So let's just do that. I'm going to use the school intersect round file from Vectron boole pack. And as you can see, we have the skeleton with the fractal, and we are in normal kernel just because it's faster. You can change that here. But there's no timeline, and you can keyframe stuff in Octane standalone. So to change that, we need to animate the fractal, the Vectron object in Cinema4d. To do that, I'm going to open the setup with all formulas from Vectron pack 2, where we have all the formulas, and I'm going to use the Uber bulb. So just copy that and paste it to a new project. I don't need the material. So here's our fractal, and what I want to do is to make this loop, so a loop animation. First I want 300 frames, so around 10 seconds. And I want to change another thing here, which is the power. Set that to 8. And we can see that if we change the loop pi here, it kind of loops, but we don't know when it loops. So to calculate when it loops, it's actually really easy. You just need to open the calculator, and you need pi, so just switch to scientific calculator. Pi for 2 times pi, and divide that by the power, which is 8 now. And this number is when it loops. So let's just keyframe the loop pi 1 at 0, and let's go at the end of the timeline and paste the number. So now first frame and last frame are exactly the same. Now we need to change the curve of this one, so we need that to be linear. Just select all and switch to linear, and now we have a cool animation of a looping mandelbulb. Now we have done this, you can just go to file and export to animated package. I'm going to save on the desktop, animated bulb. Save it, taking a while. Now it's opening what we have exported. And as you can see, we have our timeline here. So now it's easy to just double click on the mandelbulb node, copy the bulb, just press Ctrl C, and paste it here. And we have a timeline. Just delete this one, this old node, and connect the new one, which is animated. Change the keyframe, the FPS, so it's matching what we have exported, and that's basically it. So now we can change back to geometric normal kernel, and we have our animation. And of course from here you can change the you can still change all the parameters. So we can see here that this is a different fractal from what we have here. It was just with a ring preset, so as you can see that's exactly the same, and it animates. So now you can just save your animated orbs as animated bulb. You can just rename it to V2, and now you're ready to import that to Cinema4d. So we don't need this anymore. We can just import ORBX, and there we go. This now works as animation. Sorry, I did a mess with the windows here. And this simply just works. So this all this ping pong with standalone and Cinema4d, standalone Cinema4d is a little boring, and I hope Octane will fix this, and so we can do a vector boole mesh conversion just in Cinema4d without boring ping pong. But that's pretty much it. It's not that hard, so have fun with that.